Yeah, got a new show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
All right, so up in Boston, a black church is, As soon as you hear black in there, you know something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Got the black church up in Boston.
Yeah.
They meeting up with the white church.
Oh, okay. Some good gonna happen, huh?
No. They're using the white church. This black church team up with this white church so they can, I don't know what the hell they thinking. They're trying to get reparations.
Who trying to get reparations?
Black people. The black church is trying to like, hey, I'm with the black church and.
So they're going to the white church trying to get white people to get in reparations?
Well, yeah, they had a talk. The news covered it.
Yeah.
Y'all just wasting y'all's time with this. Y'all ain't getting no reparations.
They can't even come up with a dollar figure, Keith. You ask them, like, I don't know.
Well, they came up.
You can't put a dollar amount on it.
Well, they put a dollar amount on it. Let's go to the video.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of frustrating watching stupid people waste their time.
Task force studying how Boston might enact reparations for its black residents continues its work. One local group is calling for churches to support the fight for reparations. As WBZ's Paul Burton reports, they're asking for a payout in the billions.
Like she wants to laugh.
So we call on the white church in Boston to join us in supporting a black reparations
Just pause it and leave him up there. Is that women's glasses he wearing?
I think so. Yeah, it's definitely not. That can't be male.
That is not male glasses.
He's probably one of them non-binary preachers. Is he wearing a talisman?
A what?
A talisman.
A talisman?
A talisman, yeah.
Whatever. All right, let's keep looking.
Look at the token white woman.
Black reparations movement.
Standing in solidarity, clergy leaders
Now,
from across the city of Boston gathered for an interfaith, multiracial meeting at the Resurrection Lutheran Church in Roxbury, Nubian Square. They're here to ask the religious community to atone for black Boston suffering and support black reparations.
And we are coming, as Dr. King said, to get our check.
Organizers from the Boston People's Reparation Commission say they're also following up on their demand on the city of Boston for a $15 billion initial payout to begin the process towards repair and reconciliation to the city's black community.
$5 billion as initial payment around cash payouts, $5 billion around strengthening our financial institutions, creating a new black bank, $5 billion in terms of addressing issues of the education achievement gap between blacks and whites.
In 2022, the Boston City Council and Mayor Michelle Wu offered an official apology for the city's involvement in the transatlantic slave trade. She also launched 2 task force research teams to study Boston's role in slavery and its long impact on descendants.
So we still suffer from the trauma of those instances, and even today, dealing with racism.
On Saturday, this group called on the white church in Boston to support the black community for its association in slavery.
Today we call upon this city, its financiers, and its white churches to stop the shirking, stop the lying, tell the truth, and pay what is owed.
Organizers say the next step is to engage in conversation with white church leadership directly and find a process to help the black community. In Boston, I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
Now, there's like 200,000 black people living in the Boston area. $15 billion will come out to like $75,000 per black person. Y'all some chump change.
What you gonna do with $75,000?
That money gone, man.
A couple of prostitutes, a couple line of coke is gone.
Hey, Kevin, get serious on this.
You can't do nothing with $75,000.
Well, it helped.
15 years ago it helped. But
not on the Biden inflation. You know what your carton of eggs is? A gallon of milk?
So they'll shut up if we give them, every black person $75,000 up there?
No, what's going to happen is you give them that $75,000, right?
Yeah.
Up in Boston, they're going to spend it. It's like, hey, on second thought, that's not enough. I had some bills. Had to clean up my credit.
Yeah, I'm just getting started.
Had to help out my kid. He was on crack, so that cost money to put him in the home, and
Well, maybe the crack kid, he's gonna get $75,000 too. You didn't think of that, did you? See, not only if we lived in Boston, right,
Yeah.
Massachusetts,
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
You said Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, right? I get $75,000. my boy, my daughter.
Yeah.
All is getting $75K. I don't have to share my $75K with the rest of these Negroes. They get their own $75K.
Hey, let me fill y'all in on a little secret. Those black people, the black church members. This whole reparations thing, honestly, I think this was a joke.
Yeah.
To get black people to keep voting Democrat. You ain't never get no reparations.
It's a political scheme to get y'all to vote a certain way. What? They talking about reparations? Let's vote for them.
I mean, if they give out reparations, I go stand in line. I go and give them a check. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the money.
If they give me reparations, I'm putting it all in Bitcoin.
Yeah, keep gambling.
I'm gonna go to the casino and put it all on black. That's what I would do. Yeah, but $75,000 is not a lot of money.
Yeah, it's but y'all not even. I don't even think y'all entitled to that.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody's entitled to reparations.
Well, you know, I've said this a lot, man. I don't think black people are entitled to reparations, but I do think they should get a disability check because they're so stupid they're disabled. You know
what?
White people, I mean, black people, you don't need reparations. All you got to do is take care of each other. White people do it. Asian people do it. Chinese, everybody, you know, look out for one another, especially the Mexicans. They live like 50 to a house. They look out for one another. Black people be too busy backstabbing our own people. If black people could change their situation here in America, if they start doing for self and start taking care of one another, you don't need the white man or the government to give you anything. And whatever the government gives you, it's not going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. And besides, you're not entitled to anything as far as reparations because you've never been a slave.
They say it's for
yeah,
because of systemic racism. Just because it was abolished doesn't mean the effects of it. Hey, look, man, everything ain't gonna ever be perfect.
Yeah.
Look, you I ain't gonna say it.
I think it's setting back black people, man, because a lot of people don't know guess what demographic of people most is on welfare. What demographic? The majority of people in America, who is it on welfare? Who is it?
It's white people.
Yeah, but you don't hear them claiming they need reparation or anything. Because white people used to be slaves too, not to the extent blacks were.
No, see,
not to the extent that
if black people were entitled to reparations, I'm gonna piss the black people off. If black people were entitled to reparations, look what it did to white people. Look at all these poor white people. You took the slaves. Look at them now. That's the argument you're making because what happened. Yeah. That's why you're poor. And look at all the poor white people. They could come out and say, look, y'all took my boys from me. I had a good thing going over here.
Now I'm on welfare. Can't afford to keep my farm. I need reparations too.
It just
makes sense.
But I'm telling you, this all started as a trick. It was a ruse. It was a ploy to get black people to vote.
Yeah.
It always comes up election year. Look, it's election year.
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen.
And you know what? The sad thing about it, I think white people at home is laughing at us. Well, they're not laughing at me. They're laughing at y'all. Because it wasn't, I don't think they was genuine or sincere from the moment they said that. It was just a scheme to get you to vote a certain way.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you do get reparations, how would that even be legal? I understand.
So long as Congress,
hey, man, both here talking.
So as long as Congress legislates it and signs a law, it's fine.
How could they legally do that?
They Congress. You didn't know that?
You can't.
Congress could come in and bring slavery back if they want it.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they can.
They can't do that.
Yeah, they can.
No, they
Congress, they write the laws. They can write a law. All black people are less than human. Let's make them slaves. They can do. They have the power to do. They're not going to do it because it's the wrong thing to do. Goes against the Constitution.
I think it would be a wrong thing to do to give black people reparations. It's not going to help them. It's going to put them in a better situation than you were at the...
No, I think the dollar's going to crash. Inflation is going to be through the roof.
Think about it. Let's do the math on this. How many black people live in America? Let's say we came up to...
How many black people in America?
Yeah.
Too many.
Well... No, how much? What's the estimation of how many black people?
I think stop pointing at me when you talking to me. I think it's I want to say like 40 million. No,
40 million.
Well, it's like 300 million people in America.
Yeah, I think maybe 20 million blacks.
No, it's more than them.
30.
I think it's about 40 million blacks in the country.
Okay, I'm gonna say 40 million blacks. All right, I'm gonna break out the calculator. I'm gonna break out the white man's calculator. 40 million. Right? That's 40 million, right?
It's 6 zeros.
Yeah, that's 40 million right there.
Oh, it's 41.
It's 41. I gotta start all over. 41. See that? 41.6 million.
Yeah.
41.6 million.
I came to get it.
Times $75,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot of zeros. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Shut up. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, billions, 10 billions, 100 billions. It's $3.1 trillion.
No, I think it's...
That's trillion.
What's after billion? Trillion?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty good at math, but once you get over the billions, I just stop counting. What's the point?
Yeah. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000.
So that's 3.1 trillion?
10 millions, 100 millions, billions, 10
That's just
75,000.
75,000.
100 billions, 1,000 billions. So that's a trillion.
So that's
3.1 trillion.
3.1 trillion. And then we can just tell them to shut up after that, huh?
Yeah, but that dollar is going to fall off a table. You won't be able to finance a stick of bubble gum with that. It's going to be more inflation.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I wish we could pay them so they'll shut up. So they won't have to fall back on anymore.
To
you
what?
know? They didn't have nothing to fall back. They don't have no more excuses. We paid you reparations. Look, you're still broke and you're still stupid. You see? You won't have that crutch anymore. You won't have that excuse. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen.
Still broke and you still stupid. What you talking about?
You give black people $75,000, right? That money, imagine, like, before we start YouTube, remember how poor we was, right?
Yeah.
Somebody gave you $75,000. What do you think is going to happen with that money?
That money was gone in like 3 months, and I was broke than I was before.
Yeah.
And it gave me a taste of what money felt like. I felt horrible. I was sitting around like, man, where all that money go? That money go. It got bills stacking back up.
God, I was only rich for a couple days. Then you know what's going to happen? You're going to think less of yourself. Then you're going to start robbing people. You're going to be in the worst position than you were before you got the money.
And you'll be like, I just want me another $75,000. I'll make it go farther. The only thing I think they should do, but they should do this in all poor communities.
Yeah.
Is
flooded with opportunities.
Flooded with opportunities, jobs.
And mandate that when these big corporations like Amazon
come into this area,
Budweiser, they come in that area, you have to
90% of your employees that you hire got to be from that poor area.
Yeah.
That's what I believe in. Not just giving people money, because that money's going to come and go. Give them, what you should do is create an infrastructure framework, jobs.
Yeah.
So once they make that $75,000, they can make $75,000 a year.
Yeah.
Not just a one-time payment.
Just get them $75,000, you get them jobs paying you $75,000.
And you don't have any inflation. You're putting into the economy. You're building the economy.
I just think black people, y'all wasting y'all's time with this reparations. It's not going to improve your situation. It's going to.
It's actually going to make it worse, and it's never going to happen. It's over. The show's over. Hate to break it to you, but they're using you for votes. Hey, giveaway's almost up. Last week or so.
Got 5 days left.
Giving away a Ford F-250 and $10,000 in cash. The end of the win. The end of the win. Go to officialhodgetwins.com. Anything you buy from the site, get you automatically. End of the win. Yeah.